Welcome back, everybody, to the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise here on Madden 21. As today we continue our first season in the series. Got a Week 13 matchup coming in against one of Madden's least favorite teams every year for whatever reason. I don't know why. The Minnesota Vikings. Last episode we did a prospect profile for running backs and wide receivers in the upcoming draft. I think either next episode or the following episode, we're going to do another one for offensive linemen and defensive linemen. So there are a few players I'd like to talk about, starting with DJ Chark. He has gone up to Superstar X Factor, which is crazy because 2 episodes ago, he only had star development. He had back-to-back breakout chances and succeeded both weeks. So he has gone up to Superstar X Factor, not to mention he's gone up like 5 overall points in the process by getting a lot of XP. He has the ankle breaker ability, which helps him after the catch with juke moves and spin moves and stuff. DJ Chark currently leads the NFL in receiving yards, a little bit over 1,200 through 11 games, which is a lot. Now, we have been force-feeding him the ball the past 2 games, which makes sense. The game against the Steelers to move him up to Superstar, 10 catches, 153 yards. Last week to get him up to X Factor, 11 catches, 212 yards. That's a lot. He is a free agent after next year. Let me just say we're going to have to pay him an absurd amount of money, so that's fun. Next up, we got CJ Henderson. 2 things for CJ. 1, his hidden death has been revealed. He now has superstar development, which is very cool. And I also moved his number from 21 to 23 because he is wearing 23 in real life, so I figured I'd make that switch. And then Cam Robinson, our left tackle, he got hurt last week and has been put on IR. Robinson is a free agent at the end of the year, and while I do think he played well when he got to play, he was only in for 9 games. He's now gotten hurt twice this year, missed a few weeks earlier in the season, and is done for at least for the rest of the regular season. The only way he would come back is if we made a deep postseason run, which I find fairly unlikely. So currently we only have 2 tackles on the roster with Ben Barch and Jawan Taylor, and that is a problem. We're going to need some depth, so that's the main reason why Robinson was put on IR, and we will be signing Justin Herron from the New England Patriots practice squad. Herron is a 24-year-old rookie out of Wake Forest. He is very raw, as you can tell by his statistics and attributes, but he is a backup, so hopefully he can provide us good depth, even if he's not great at all right now. So welcome to the team, Mr. Herron, as you get a little standings update. Currently, we're only a game back of first place because our division is a mess. Titans 5-6, us and Houston 4-7. Colts are 3-8. We have a game next week against Tennessee, which could prove to be very important. Also, the Rams, by the way, are 7-4. So they're probably going to make the playoffs, unfortunately, which is not good for our other first-round pick. That pick is probably going to be in the high teens, low 20s, pretty much where it was last year, so that's fun. As I said earlier, today's opponent is the Minnesota Vikings, led by quarterback Kirk Cousins. Cousins is a weird player because either you love him or you hate him. And what I mean by that is people either think he's super underrated or super overrated. Personally, I'm in the middle there. I don't think he's either super underrated or overrated. I wouldn't call him underrated, that's for sure. But the engine of this offense, if you will, is running back Dalvin Cook, who's going to be a problem for our defense to stop today. Psych! He's hurt, so we don't have to worry about him. And I can have fun with it because it's a video game. Alexander Madison will be the starter. We may see some Amir Abdullah as well before he either fumbles or gets inevitably injured himself. So the rest of this Vikings squad is very talented. They've got a lot of pieces on both sides of the ball. Adam Thielen leads out the rest of the offense, and then defensively, Danielle Hunter is one of the most underrated players in the game. Harrison Smith is arguably the best safety in football, so there are a lot of really, really good players on this team. So here we go. Welcome, everybody, to US Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, as the 4-7 Jacksonville Jaguars, fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive, take on the 5-6 Minnesota Vikings in what should be a fun game. Both teams rocking their alternates. Jaguars got the white tops, white pants. Vikings going purple across the board as on second down, Minshew under a load of pressure. He gets it to D.D. Westbrook for a gain of 35. 3rd and 6 now from the 27. A few plays later as Gardner Minshew under pressure, and he's going to be sacked by Anthony Zettel. So that'll push Jacksonville back to the 37-yard line. So this could push them out of field goal range. 54-yard attempt for Josh Lambo, and the kick is short. That's what she said, and to be specific, that's what she told me. The kick is no good. No points on that possession for Jacksonville, mainly in part by the sack at the end of the drive by Zettel. 3rd and 5, Vikings with it as Kayvon Chaisson brings down the quarterback. The very first sack in the career of Kayvon Chaisson. It's obviously been a slow start for him. He has dealt with some injuries this season, but it's good to see him finally getting the long-awaited sack. Took a lot longer than expected or hoped for, but, I mean, he's still raw. Hopefully he can improve the rest of this year. 3rd and 5 now. Minshew launches a dot for DJ Chark. What a pass. Unfortunately, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, as you can see. D.D. Westbrook is going to be out for the rest of this game. Jacksonville with it later on the drive. 3rd and 5. Deep ball from Minshew over to Chris Conley. Conley was open for a second, but the pass is incomplete. So Lambeau's going to have to go for the 50-yard field goal. This time he would make it, and the Jaguars will strike first as they now lead it 3-0. Minnesota with it, 2nd and 8 from the 27. Vikings offense not looking too impressive early as Cousins under pressure, and he's going to be sacked as it's Miles Jack going downstairs where Daddy hides the vodka. Good play for Jack. That will lead to a Vikings punt. Jaguars with it, 2nd and 8. Minshew under pressure himself. It's a fumble. Michael Pierce forces it out, and it's recovered by Holton Hill. And the Vikings will get the football back. I think Minshew was starting his motion to throw it, and Pierce happened to get to the backfield at the perfect time and was able to make the play. Minnesota with it, 3rd and 6. Short pass to a rookie, Justin Jefferson. He gets the first down, and he barely was able to get it. Probably shouldn't have, but hey, he did the deed. And then 1st and goal as Cousins gets it to Rudolph, the red zone tight end, as Kyle Rudolph with the touchdown, and the Vikings will make it 7-3. Jacksonville with it, 2nd and 7. Handoff for Leonard Fournette, who's had a rough day so far, but he does get a nice play to the 47-yard line. Good run there. 2nd and 10 now. A few plays later, it's going to be a toss to the right for Fournette, and the ball is jarred out. Leonard, I'd like to introduce you to Hit Stick Harry. Harrison Smith forces it out. It's recovered by Michael Pierce, who forced the previous fumble, and the Vikings have it back. Let's just say we'll be seeing a lot of Harrison Smith today, as on 1st down, Alexander Madison, good gain. Unfortunately, Kayvon Chaisson got hurt, and he would not return to the game. Not ideal for the rookie. 3rd and 5, here's Adam Thielen now, wrapped up, only gaining about 2 by Rashawn Melvin and company. So that'll lead to the field goal unit going for a 52-yard field goal, as it is Dan Bailey from deep, and he absolutely nails it. Vikings now up by 7 late here in the first half. Jacksonville going to try to make this game a little bit closer, or maybe even tie it, as on 3rd and 8. Minshew gets it to Chris Conley to keep the drive alive. A couple plays later, 2nd and 10. Minshew looking to throw it. He gets it to the rookie out of Colorado, Laviska Shenault, who will fight his way for a 1st down. Good play. Now it's 2nd and 8 at the 43. Jacksonville down to 1 timeout as it's a handoff to Leonard Fournette, trying to back juke the defender, Harrison Smith. Instead, he gets tackled inbounds. So not a great play by Leonard Fournette, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter, as the very following play, Minshew gets it to David Njoku for the touchdown. Njoku doing a handstand. This guy's a freak athlete, as you can tell. And the Jaguars will tie it up at 10 apiece. Vikings with it here towards the end of the first half, trying to regain the lead, but they're going to be unsuccessful as Miles Jack and Josh Allen each get credited with half a sack. And that'll do it for 1 half of play. We are tied up at 10. However, it's been a tale of 2 different offenses. Jacksonville's offense has played fine. They have around 200 yards as a unit. Minnesota, meanwhile, 40 rushing yards, 10 passing yards. Yeah, you heard that right, 10. That is including sacks, but still, they have not thrown the ball well at all. 3rd and 2, Jacksonville with it as Leonard Fournette does not get the 1st down. Good play by Danielle Hunter. It's been a rough start here in the 3rd quarter for both offenses, as on 2nd and 8. Cousins gets it to Tajay Sharp for a gain of 10, quickly tackled by Trey Herndon. 3rd and 5 now for Minnesota as Captain Kirk looking to throw it. Bad pass, trying to get it once again to Sharp. It is incomplete, so that'll once again lead to a 50-yard field goal attempt here for Dan Bailey. And once again, this kick is good. Barely gets it to hook in as that one doinked off the crossbar, but he gets it anyway. Jags now with it, 3rd and 9. It's Keelan Cole who brings it to the 41-yard line. Keelan Cole and Chris Conley are both definitely going to have to step up with Dede Westbrook likely missing multiple weeks. 2nd and 10. There is Logan Ryan with the sack, who was signed as a preseason free agent right before the regular season started. And then 3rd and 21. Once again, it's the veteran defensive back, Logan Ryan, with back-to-back sacks. So Minnesota will get it back, still 13-10. Final play of the 3rd quarter, most likely, as very tough catch there by Justin Jefferson, the first-round rookie, guarded by the other first-round rookie, C.J. Henderson. 3rd and 5 now. Kirk under a ton of pressure, and he is sacked by Cassius Marsh, who is playing for the injured Josh Allen. Allen missed a little bit of the end of the 3rd quarter, start of the 4th quarter. Luckily, he would return, as Jacksonville now with it. 2nd and 6. Danielle Hunter finally gets a sack. Took a while. Figured it would happen sooner. 3rd and 15 now from the 31-yard line. Minshew looking to throw it. He's going to go up the middle just a little for DJ Chark, who will get about 20. It's been a quieter day for DJ Chark. He's made a few nice plays, but not quite double-digit catches for 150-plus yards type of day. 3rd and 6 now, and Njoku gets it, and he loses it. Harrison Smith with his 2nd fumble force of the day. It's picked up by Danielle Hunter, and the Vikings will get it back. Jacksonville's now fumbled it 3 times in this football game. That's not pretty. Minnesota with it. 3rd and 11. Screen for Alexander Madison, and he's going to lose 2. Joe Schobert brings him down, and he is pretty fired up about it. So Jacksonville now with it. As on 3rd and 6, Gardner Minshew under some pressure. Deep ball for Laviska Shenault, who gets a nice first down from the 37-yard line. Harrison Smith looks awfully excited, even though his team gave up like a 30-yard pass. 3rd and 3 now. Minshew, short throw for David Njoku, who's had a very busy day. Gets it inside the 15 for a gain of 18. As it is now 3rd and inches from the 3 at the 2-minute warning. Can Jacksonville take the lead on this play as Leonard Fournette gets the first down, but nothing more. Jacksonville just trying to punch it in here. Following play, 1st and goal, play action fake. Minshew going to try to take it in himself, and he is successful. Touchdown, Gardner Minshew. And he's going to do a handstand now as the Jaguars will take a 17-13 lead with 1:40 to play here in the 4th quarter. Vikings are going to need a nice drive, and when I say drive, I mean one-play bomb. 75 yards for Adam Thielen as he burned Trey Herndon on that play. Herndon started the season off well, but the past month or so, he has been atrocious, to say the least, as it is now 20-17. Jacksonville trying to keep this game alive. 2nd and 6. Short throw for Njoku. He's going to lose a yard. For rookie safety Josh Metellus with the tackle. 3rd and 7 now. Minshew going to try to scramble for the first down, and right as he's about to slide, he is introduced to Harrison Smith. Smith with his 3rd fumble force of the day. 2nd recovery for Danielle Hunter, and the Vikings can win it here on 3rd and 5. Cousins looking to throw it, and he would be sacked by the former Minnesota Viking, Ifeadi Odenigbo. Odenigbo obviously acquired at the trade deadline for defensive tackle Al Woods. Huge sack right there on his former teammate. Jacksonville can still win it. From the 16, Minshew risky throw for Njoku, who gets around 15. 3rd and 6 now from the 35. Jacksonville's out of timeouts, by the way, as Minshew's throw is incomplete. So now it's 4th and 6. This is pretty much the game. Play action fake for Thompson as Minshew gonna heave a prayer for a wide open Laviska Shenault, who makes an incredible catch, but he stays in bounds, and Jacksonville cannot get to the line of scrimmage in time, and that is how the football game ends. Jacksonville fumbled this game away, literally and figuratively, as the Vikings win it 20-17, even though Jacksonville had, I think, over doubled the amount of offensive yards that Minnesota had today. Gardner Minshew actually played really well in this one, in my opinion. I know Kirk's passer rating is higher, but, I mean, if you saw the game, it was clear who the better quarterback was. Alexander Mattison played fairly well. Leonard Fournette as well was decent. Minshew fumbled it twice, by the way. That's not ideal. Busy day for David Njoku. 10 catches, 102 yards, and a touchdown. Shenault and Chark performed well, too. Kyle Rudolph and Justin Jefferson led the Vikings in catches with 4. Thielen led them in yards with 77, mainly because of the 75-yard touchdown. A lot of sacks in this game, which is interesting because Jacksonville's pass blocking has been really good and their pass rush has been really bad this year, but today it was the opposite. Miles Jack had 1.5 sacks, and Kayvon Chaisson, Cassius Marsh, and Ifeadi Adenabou each had 1 sack, and Josh Allen had half a sack. However, Harrison Smith, 3 fumble forces, and Michael Pierce had 1 too. All 4 fumble forces by Minnesota were recovered by them. So, yeah, you can't fumble it 4 times and expect to win. So, Dede Westbrook has torn his labrum. He's going to miss pretty much the rest of the regular season. So, I'm not going to put him on IR yet, but I probably will because I can't really see us making a playoff push. So, we might as well put him on IR, get that extra roster spot. So that'll do it for the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next one is going to be against the Tennessee Titans, which actually has a lot of playoff implications. So that's fun. Peace out, everybody.